Hi everyone, welcome back to Wig Studio 1. I'm Marlene from Marlene's Wig Chat Studio, and today I'm going to be reviewing Twirl and Curl by Gabor in the color Shaded Hazelnut. Before starting with our review, I would like to invite you all to our private Facebook page, Wig Studio 1 Wig and Topper Support Group. We have close to 12,000 members, and we would love to have you join us. We share our wigs, we ask questions, we answer questions. It is a wonderful place where the ladies are so kind and so supportive, and I invite you to join us. If you have any questions about Twirl and Curl or any of the other brands or styles that we show here at Wig Studio 1, please contact support at wigstudio1.com, and the very knowledgeable team there will be more than happy to help you and answer any questions. And now, getting on to our review, first of all, I am wearing Unfiltered by Raquel Welch in the color Shaded Hazelnut. And I started out with this piece because I wanted to start out with the color instead of how I usually do it. The color on the Raquel Welch Shaded Hazelnut, which is this one, is RL8-29SS. This is described by Hair You Wear or Raquel Welch as a warm medium brown, evenly blended with ginger, blonde, and dark roots. On Twirl and Curl by Gabor, it is a GL8-29SS, and this is described as a medium brown ginger highlights with dark brown roots. We have the same numbers, but when we put these side by side, there is a bit of a difference. In the Raquel Welch Shaded Hazelnut, you have, it seems more of a brown base to it with the highlights. You have these highlights framing the face, and then the ginger blonde highlights throughout, but it is done as highlights. In Twirl and Curl, while we have the same combination, we have the same dark root in both, it seems as if in the Gabor line, it's more blended rather than being the highlights that we find in Raquel Welch. So I'm going to put them side by side. If you usually wear Raquel Welch and Shaded Hazelnut and you're looking at something in the Gabor line, maybe you want to go to synthetics, or maybe you just like the style, such as the Twirl and Curl, this is a perfect color. When they're side by side, I think that you could really tell the difference, but I think that once you have it on your head, it's a little different. Now mine might. So you have an option there in the Gabor line. I'm going to go ahead and put on Twirl and Curl so we can talk about the scalp. And here we're back with Twirl and Curl by Gabor in the color Shaded Hazelnut GL8-29SS. This is a regular synthetic. We have a front of 8.5 inches. We have a crown of 11 inches. The sides are 7 inches. The back is 8 inches, and the nape is 4 inches with a weight of 3.25. I received Twirl and Curl yesterday, and all I did was shake her when I took her out of the box and I placed her on my head. I was expecting a lot of curls, and that is not what's here. This is basically out of the box. I haven't done anything. I played around a little bit, just finger combing and seeing how Twirl and Curl reacted. It's very different than the stock photo that you may see. That is a styled example of Twirl and Curl, because this is not the way it comes out of the box. At least my sample does not come with all of those curls. I think that if we spritz it with some water and scrunch it up, we could get a little bit of texture there. If you prefer those curls as in the stock photo, you can apply some curlers to it and while it's wet, and then let it dry overnight. Or maybe with the hot airbrush, you can do it that way as well. Just making sure that you're using a very low temperature, because this is not a heat-friendly piece, but I have done that on several pieces that I have wanted to curl. This twirl and curl, you could also smooth it out in order to get a smooth layered bob. Twirl and curl does not have a lot of permatease. It does have some right around the top, but you're not getting any permatease right around here. So it's very easy to smooth out. And the density is fairly realistic. It has a low to medium density. So if you want to tuck behind the ear, you can do that. It doesn't feel an abundance. The fibers are really nice, but because it is a straight synthetic, it's not going to feel like the heat-friendly fibers that are so wispy and so light and so real life-like. Twirl and Curl has a left monofilament side part, and it has a beautiful lace front. I'm going to zoom you in so you can take a look at this lace front. I think it is a perfect style for a shake and go everyday look, because it is short enough. There's not going to be any friction. It can look sophisticated. It can look very polished. I think it's a very pretty natural looking style. I didn't really know what to expect when I ordered it, because I was going by the stock photos, and that's a mistake that sometimes we make, me included. I'll look at a stock photo and that's what I'm expecting out of the box, and that is not what is coming out of the box. Because of the nice lace front, you could also tie it up to the side. Let's take a look at Twirl and Curl on all sides. It is raining pretty hard outside as I am recording this video, but I am going to take some photos next to a window where there's natural light in order for you to see the color in natural light instead of my studio lights. I'm going to take a moment and show you the root. We have a temple to temple lace front. Very nice left monofilament side part. Extended ear tabs, extended nape, Velcro straps, and we have a wefted cap on the sides and back, and very little permatease up here. I think this style it reminds me of Sage from Aesthetica. The difference that I have found between Sage and Twirl and Curl is that Sage has a little bit more permatease. That's what I found. I do no longer have Sage, but from what I remember, what you're getting here is a very similar style. If you like Sage, you would probably really like this style as well. I think it's very, very pretty. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you visiting us here today at Wig Studio 1. All the links and promo codes will be listed down in the description box. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.